and it finally it all comes together. And this is like a 3-year diary page out of my life. And this is our new album. It's called Fear No Evil, and it's coming out on March 22nd of 2024. So
yes,
we have been doing a pre-sale on it since mid-October, and that's going great. A lot of people have pre-ordered, and so people are getting a little antsy. You know, we thought that it would be done by the end of the year. We were hoping to have it like in time for Christmas.
right.
But you know how things go. It's like, well, a little delay here, a little delay there. Next thing you know, a week has gone by. So there was we took a little extra time just to get all the details just exactly right with the cover and everything else. So you know, the cover is great, the music is great, and I think it's the best album that I've ever done. So I'm, you know, thrilled to put my name on it proudly and stand on the results, and you know, live or die with what happens. It's fine because it's a great album.
So what can fans now expect from the new Whitecross release? I mean, this is 2024 now. This isn't 1987.
Well, you know, that's an interesting question, because I think that we're known for a certain kind of a sound. You know, we started out, we were a product of the 80s LA rock scene, even though we're from Chicago, but that was our big influence. It was all the groups of the day. You know, back then the groups were Van Halen, Motley Crue, Rat. You know, people said, no, oh, you guys have an uncanny resemblance to Rat because of our singer.
Sure.
At the time, you know, had that similarity, and you know, it was fine by me. It's like, well, great. You know, our music is there's certainly an influence, but all these years later, people there's a whole fan base that still loves that sound. So we have, you know, we're sticking to our meal ticket there. We know that's what people want, and yet at the same time, so I know there's like 8 songs that are right down the middle of Whitecross alleyway, Whitecross Boulevard, Main Street. You know, it's a sound that people know and they expect and they want to hear it. And it's modernized, it's up to date. The production level of this album is off the charts. We hired the amazing Anthony Fox, who is one of the great mix and mastering engineers in the United States, to help us. And he's a longtime friend of mine. And we got some contributions from John Lowry and John Schlitt, who are both members of Petra. They so we additionally to the 8 songs previously mentioned, we have 3 new songs. There's a couple of acoustically based songs, so the acoustic guitar side of rock. And we have a song that has a marvelous orchestration. It's very different for Whitecross. It's I don't even know how to describe it. It sounds like a cross between the Beatles and the Moody Blues.
Oh wow!
With a Pink Floyd style guitar in it. I don't really even know how to describe it. It's so different than what I've ever done. But that's always been one of my philosophies, I guess, is like, well, you know, give people what they want,
right?
And at the same time, you know, throw something out. You know, don't be afraid to push yourself artistically and try new things. So we want to stick with the tried and true that our fans love, and then we want to challenge them with new music, and we want to challenge ourselves too, because we want to keep growing, right? As artists, artistically, we want to keep growing, and you know, we want to find little things along the way as we go along that we can incorporate into the sound, so that we grow with our audience, because we know that people, especially, you know, when you have a fan base that goes back this many years, you know, our fans, they're growing in their lives, and so we're all, you know, we're on this journey together. And I am blessed to say that Whitecross has been the soundtrack of people's lives for this long, and my gratitude for that knows no bounds. You know, I'm so grateful to be a part of people's lives, and so I respect that. So we're always going to have that sound that people want, but at the same time, you know, our fans are growing, we're growing, we want to keep up. So it's 2024, right? And so it's something old, but it's packaged in a new, fresh production, and it's right in keeping with the what's happening today.